What's up, basement dwellers? Welcome back to the Jersey Phanatics, where we're going to be on a weekly cadence because spring training is right around the corner. Joining me, as always, Chris the Dace Man and Erik, is Erik Barezzo.
Hi.
So we've obviously doing a staggered schedule because the Phillies offseason has been flat. All they did really was re-sign Kyle and JT, and
Daniel Robert, bro. Run it back.
The Iron Pigs, we said this last time, are going to be phenomenal.
I think the Iron Pigs are going to have like 37 pitchers. They're just going to have no hitting.
No.
Everyone that's hitting is coming up to our team, so I don't understand what the hell's going on.
Give it 7 days, and Weston Wilson will clear the waivers from Baltimore, and we'll sign him back to a minor league contract with options.
Yeah, rest in peace to Weston Wilson. You know, our the first guy that finally got rid of David Bell's name from the history books, or was it JT and then him?
JT never did it at the bank. Weston was the first to do it at the bank since that other guy you said.
David Bell. Okay.
Yeah. But there's a good chance he could be a Philly by the end of the week. By the time, like, when we did this podcast last, he was a Philly. We're starting this, he's an Oriole. We could start this next week, and he could be a Philly again.
I think how it's working out is the Phillies DFA a person, the Orioles pick them up, they DFA, and then I think it goes to the Angels. So I think that's kind of like the rotation for the former Phillies, and that's where Jordan Romando's at.
Your utility in Philly, you go to Baltimore as a potential. They go, we made a mistake, and then you're a starter in LA, but not the LA you want to be a starter at.
Yeah, no. Who the hell was it? Dodgers just signed somebody to a minor league deal, and I was like, oh, he's just ring chasing. Cole Irvin.
Yeah.
Like, dude, come on, man. Like, you could barely cut it as a freaking Pittsburgh Pirates pitcher, and you're going to just ring chase now? I understand it, but, come on, man.
He'll play one game because they have to call him up for some reason, and they'll go back when they're three-peat, and then he gets a ring.
Yep, and then there's going to be no more baseball.
No more baseball. So again, Phillies traction really isn't there. They've signed a couple minor league contracts out there to the people that were made an appearance in our bullpen at some point. But the biggest question, and it was a question last time we talked, is the Nick Castellanos thing. He's still on the team as of this recording.
It's the dumbest thing in the world. Like, you've repeatedly said he has the best pop right now as a right-handed hitter.
Mm-hmm.
He is in a contract year. He is pissed off. Why are you just going to throw him away for nothing because Thompson is all what? He's bothered by some comments that he said? And dude, you leave. Like, you get off the team. Like,
yeah, we got Don Mattingly now. We don't need you.
There's no reason to get rid of like one of your most consistent, no matter how many times I've ripped Casty apart, and that's been 1,000. He is the most consistent player in the playoffs, and that's what matters.
There's no reason not to start the season with him. I get that everybody's on the Justin Crawford train. I get it, but there's no reason to not let him show some value if you really want to part ways with him to get something out of him by the trade deadline. Or be pleasantly surprised that when Brandon Marsh for the third year in a row can't start because some weird injury, or I guarantee you why he's still on the goddamn team, and he'll be on the team probably until like a week before opening day. The World Baseball Classic. All these fuckers are going to play, and we saw what happened to Trey when he played, but they run the risk of getting fucking hurt. And they don't want to be stuck with $20 million they can't do anything with, and the fact that they cut them.
Well, all these players are backing out of the WBC now.
They should.
Because apparently there's been, like, insurance issues or something.
They should. Because look how they're, like, it doesn't benefit anyone. Anyone who's played can you name a player who had a really good year after the WBC? Not even Ohtani. And they fucking won that last thing.
Ohtani.
No, he didn't have a good year that year. What was 2024 was the last one?
Yeah, because is it every 4 years or every 2 years?
Whatever the last one was, the
2
Dodgers
years.
were eliminated first round.
You got to look up whenever Mike Trout was healthy.
See? He was healthy that month because it was the off season. I highly doubt he finished the goddamn year. But I'm also pretty sure that's the year the Dodgers got eliminated in the NLDS.
Probably.
But
yeah, like it's insane because you had like Francisco Lindor like about to be going over there for the WBC, but apparently now Team Puerto Rico is going to completely fold.
Which, like, why wouldn't they be Team USA? They're a USA territory.
Yeah.
It is. Like, you're really stretching to make teams here if you have to take a territory of the U.S. to make its own thing. I get why you can because there's a lot of Puerto Rican players, but it was 2023 the last time they did the World Baseball Classic. Japan won that.
So it's every 3 years?
I guess. Or just whenever the hell they feel like doing it.
That's weird. Or maybe because of COVID paused a year or something. I don't know. But yeah, so and they said that Ohtani is not going to be pitching.
Yeah, so there goes the fucking allure behind him.
Yeah, he's only going to be hitting, so he's only going to be a DH again.
So that year, the Dodgers were swept by the Diamondbacks in the NLDS. So, like, no one who played in that fucking WBC had a good year. Trey didn't start playing well until August. Well, JT has been kind of.
Luis Ariz was on that Diamondbacks team.
I'm sure he did PEDs.
I'm sure he did because that was like the best year he's ever had.
He started that year in Miami. So Miami is a no pressure club because you just go down there and like nobody's in the stadium. You're playing out back. They played the WBC in Miami.
Yeah.
So they didn't change anything for him there. I don't know. I like the concept of the WBC, but I hate, I guess, the time. I don't even know when a good time is for them to do it.
There is no good time. Like there isn't because it's the major league players. Like in reality, it should be like the minor league players.
Yeah, that or like after they retire. Because like I wouldn't mind seeing like if this McCutcheon's last year was last year, let him go play for Team USA. Yeah, Kershaw's doing it. Kershaw just retired, and he's going to be a pitcher on Team USA. Whether he's worth a fucking damn is yet to be seen. But
he's probably not going to go out there at all.
But it's a level playing field if you have to be out of the majors at that point. Because to your point too, if you're pulling minors, you can pull the minor league players that may have been in the majors the year before but signed minor league contracts.
Yeah.
So they're still kind of worth a damn, but at the same time, like you're not putting a club at risk. Because like right now, the Phillies got what three or four players, four that matter in my opinion. Bryce, Kyle, Nola, and Sanchez. Sanchez, I get you got your country pride, but fuck you, dude. You're our ace. Because our other ace, we don't know when he's starting.
I think if there was a way for them to, like, I don't even know, because, let's say Bryce Harper was back to being his elite self. Would I be comfortable with him, like, breaking a fibula or something, sliding into home base and missing the whole entire year for, like, a first-round pick? Let's say, like, the number one overall pick. Like that, to me, there's no equal way to get through it. So I don't know how you can be happy with any solution that would make, like, WBC, like, I love it. I love everything about it. Like, I love the countries. Like, I think it's awesome. I also love the World Cup, and I love the Olympics too. So I'm all in on all of it. But I don't know how to keep it compelling in a way, you know.
So when it comes to the World Baseball Classic, we've got those four. Are there any other Phillies that are on the team? Isn't the new relief pitcher re-signed? Didn't he say he was going to play?
Uh,
Keller? Is it Keller?
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So uh, the pitchers is the aspect that scares me the most because they get depression and they're out for like a month.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely, and it's massive, a massive hit to your starting pitching or relief pitching. Like it's huge. So that's your biggest. I think pitchers in general should not be out there at all.
Yeah, and
But
the
I
game's
have
not even
to,
designed for pitchers anymore. So why would you even put them at risk with extra? Like they should have started ramping up in January, right?
yeah. Like I have to imagine, are the Japanese fans saying the same thing? Like, are they saying that whoever their number one star is in the Japan Baseball League,
Mm-hmm.
like, are they saying that that person shouldn't be going to play for the WBC because they don't want him getting injured and they don't want to miss him
Yeah,
in the
especially
season? Like,
since the off season is the MLB picking their best players as it is.
yeah. So I'm just curious if that's how like the rest of the country works or the rest of the world works.
I
To
do
see,
think they need the ability to showcase it on like a world stage where they can get like make it. That's how you grow the sport more or
yeah,
less. But it's hard because people get hurt easily, especially
yeah,
since especially I keep harping on pitchers, but pitchers are stressing to hit that 100-mile mark, and
over and over again.
yeah, you're already grinding away the 100 or the 20 to 30 games you play a year if you're a
Yep.
starter. I don't know. I hate every time I see one of our players are going to play, I cringe.
Yep.
The other bit of news that happened while we were away is former Philadelphia Philly Harrison Bader signed a contract with the San Francisco Giants for 15 million 2 years, or 2 years at 50 million a pop, right? Or no,
Huh.
20.5 million for two
Yeah.
years, which means he's 10.25, which
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
0.25 more than Garcia, to go play in Giants. So a proven thing in Philly. Granted, I know his track record might not be the greatest, so we could have ran the risk of him not having a good year and then being in the same boat we normally are. But it just seems to hurt a bit that he didn't really go for that much more, like you thought he
What
would.
what I'm trying to understand is if you're in the scouting department and you're noticing every year for the last 4 or 5 years, you don't have an outfielder, and your number one target at the trade deadline is an outfielder, and
Mm-hmm.
you get said outfielder that allegedly thrives on playing in Philly. It wasn't a Casty who was like making these weird ass comments and kind of like burning the bridges with the fans. It's not like Schwarber who couldn't go from left field and he went to DH. Johan Rojas couldn't hit a beach ball. Brandon Marsh basically almost the same thing. Like Scott
The
Kingery, like
the
all these
crazy
players who couldn't do anything, and he finally had a player that came in here and was able to handle the pressure and handle everything and loved everything. And
especially since when he at the trade deadline, no one was happy he came.
no,
Everybody saw that as a failure at the trade deadline before he got going. So
yeah.
that adds to the lore of coming here and and beating that Philly fan base.
And then what the hell is his name? Um, the dude that just went down for steroids. Why did I forget his
Oh,
name?
Max Kepler.
Yeah, Max Kepler. So he sucked at the beginning of the year, and he turned it on the second half. Well, now we know why, Mr. Steroids. But he couldn't figure it out before that, and Harrison Bader actually figured it out almost from the start. Like it probably took him maybe a couple weeks at most, but it didn't take him as long as the 1 year skid that it has taken Trey Turner and everyone else.
Oh yeah, it took Trey from what April to or March to August.
Yeah.
So come on, but like even with Bader, you came into this offseason, and when you signed Garcia, he has a higher chase rate than Casty. He's had 2 down years, and your argument was his average justifies the defense increase. Okay, why didn't Bader?
Yeah, it's absolutely insane. Like, let me see if I can find this.
Unless Justin Crawford is the savior, which I think is a hell of a lot of pressure to put on a kid who has never taken a major league swing, that you're going to be the centerpiece to this outfield. And then you keep telling Marshy, like, hey, we think he's a great player, but you're still platooning. That's what they told Casty, and that's the whole fucking divide is like, hey, you're platooning now. And that's just the Phillies strategy. And that sucks for a guy like Casty who wants to play every day. He should platoon with fucking Garcia. You can't even guarantee he's going to be that good.
Yeah, and that's like you're trying to improve the team from what it was last year because every year from 2022 you've gotten worse. Every year, no matter how you look at it. Like Dombrowski can spin it any way. If you made it to the World Series and then you lose in a game before said World Series each year in series before the World Series, that's a terrible season.
Mm-hmm.
Like no matter what you want to say, so you should have changed it up.
Yeah, you're hanging your cap on your regular season, and the Braves and the Mets went and got better. And I don't have the confidence that the regular season will be able to replicate what we did last year this year with what you've done and what they've done. Because admittedly, we kind of got lucky that the Braves weren't healthy.
And I'm not saying that you should have done it, but you needed some kind of change. And I think the change, if you weren't going to do it at outfielder, you could have done it with Eugenio Suarez at third base.
Went to the Reds for kind of dirt cheap.
Yeah, he's making $5 million more dollars than Alec Bohm.
That's what I was gonna say. It's not on a 1-year deal.
And his, everyone loves that WAR. So that's why I pulled up to see it. His WAR was 3.8. Alec Bohm's is 1.7. Suarez has 49 home runs, 118 RBIs, 3.8 WAR. Bohm was 105 WRC plus, 11 home runs, 59 RBIs, 1.7. But I think Bohm was injured for majority or portions of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So, but still, like 49 home runs. Could you imagine having a true power hitter at third base? Like that would be phenomenal.
Especially since you're working off the idea that our current third baseman has 1 year left. I don't think there's many within this organization that think they're bringing him back.
No, and it doesn't like it.
So why not just let him walk this year? Just lowball him in arbitration, let him get the hearing, and then he gets to test free agency if they don't come to an agreement, right?
Well, they already came to an agreement.
But like if they didn't, he would get to test free agency. So why didn't you just let him do that and then pay an extra $5 to get Eugenio or whatever?
Well, no, they would keep going back and forth until
so he's stuck on the team until they figure something out.
Yeah, for the year. Yeah, he could potentially sit out, but I don't think he would have got any money. He wouldn't be a free agent. I don't think. I could be wrong, but I don't
know.
think.
If there's an option where you didn't have to pay him, and you could have upgraded for $5 million, that's also we don't know if Suarez gave Cincinnati a sweetheart deal.
I mean, nobody wanted him. That's what it seems like. Nobody wanted to bring him in, so Reds were like, "Here, we'll give you this."
He is older. That's the only downside.
He is very old, but you give him a 1-year deal. It's a proven deal.
Mm-hmm. You're not wrong, especially since you know you have to address third base next year.
It's the same shit that you should be doing with Casty. Like, he should be your right fielder. Like,
Especially when the writing on the wall is you're eating it. Like, if
yeah,
you're eating it, just fucking put him in. And, like, if he gives you an attitude, you were eating it anyway. Like,
yeah.
there's no scenario where you just cut him and it makes sense. You could say he's toxic to the locker room, which I don't believe. I don't believe he's toxic to that locker room. Like, it's him and Rob are probably having problems, and Rob says the problems are the fact that he wants to play every day. Okay, but he was the first guy to run up to Kirkering after that bullshit that happened after the NLDS to comfort him.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear shit that he's a cancer in the locker room because he's still a team player. What do you gain by cutting it? Like, I don't even want to. We're gonna keep beating that fucking horse to the death.
He was also at, like, what, I don't know if it's uh Wheeler's party or JT's party that he has every year.
Mm-hmm.
But there's, like, some kind of chef that goes to their house and they cook, like,
So,
a
but like,
shitload of food. But, like, he's always there at the players' parties. He was at Sanchez's party. That
yeah,
was in Washington Township. Christopher Sanchez lives in Washington Township.
doxing him.
My
Yeah,
buddy lives across the street from him.
totally doxing him.
Yeah. Yep. I wanted to
Don't
go
play
there
for
and
the
trick or
Dominican
treat.
Republic, or we'll give you the damn numbers. That's what we're
I wanted
saying.
to go, I wanted to go trick or treating on his house, but
Is
I don't
this
think he's there.
is what's his face there to translate?
No.
But
Diego?
yeah, Diego. So the only thing I could think of is the only reason you just said, all right, we're going to eat. Like, this is what makes the Bo Bichette to the Mets deal so sus, is the fact that you're waiting for Casty's salary to drop off. You're waiting for Taiwan's salary to drop off. Bohm hits free agency next year. And then Bo goes and takes a sweetheart deal, and or basically Bogo takes a fucking money deal for $42 million this year with an opt out. I think Bo Bichette's at third base next year.
I do. I completely agree with that. Like, if there's
Unless the
baseball,
Mets win the World Series. If the Mets win the
I
World Series, I don't want him here anyway. But it really feels like they're teeing that up of like, hey, the long game is we're not gonna fuck with the infield because Bohm will hit free agency. He'll ask for too much, and then Bo will be over here, and we can make a nice deal for what we thought we had. Just give it to him next year. But it's weird to see these deals that happened with players that are better and went with short term deals. So it's I don't know. We're gonna have a
it,
problem next year again at third base. We're gonna have the same JT problem we had this year at catcher that we're gonna have it next year with third base.
oh yeah, because like, Bohm is a good player, but he's just not a third baseman.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he should be over at first base. Like,
Yeah,
that's where he should be at.
but like the free agents for third base next year, in theory, if Bo opt out, he would be one at age 29. Anthony Rendon, who I thought quit like 5 years ago anyway. Suarez hits the market again, but he'll be 36.
Anthony Rendon has been injured every single year since he left the Nationals to go to Angels. I just don't think he likes playing over in LA. So
Oh,
I think he's just,
again, the wrong LA.
yeah, he's just nonstop hurt. Like, he's gotten the same amount of money that Ohtani got, but he just
But like,
perpetually injured.
if you look at the free agency market next year at third base, Bohm is the second best.
Yeah.
If Bichette opts out, if Bichette doesn't opt out, he's probably the top tier, depending what kind of season he has this year. If he completely shits the bed, he's out. But if he plays consistently, he's probably the top third base free agent, and we're screwed.
They're gonna be. It's
So
you should.
I got a question for you before you go down your path. You're an Aiden Miller fan. Are you comfortable with Aiden Miller taking that spot? And now
He's not
like
a
half your
third
team is
baseman.
Well, I get that, but who the fuck you gonna put there? Because Trey's not moving.
You can't have a left-handed third baseman either, so you can't put Stott there.
Bryce ain't going over there.
Well, Bryce is left-handed too. So
Casty was a third baseman. Do you re-sign him to third base next year?
it's going to be Ada Miller. It's going to, if you let go of Bohm, because Bohm is going to, or Miller is going to come up this year. Like, and I don't know where you're going to put him. He's going to be
kill
fucked around like Scott Kingery, and everyone's going to wonder, oh, he sucks. Why is he so bad? Because you put him at second base here, you put him at third, you put him at short, you put him at right field, like you put him at all these places he has never played before. Like, but you going back to the previous point, you should prepare yourself now to go into the same thinking that you are right now with JT, and that's we're going to run it back again next year with getting Bohm because Dom's going to come out, or Dave Dombrowski's going to come out, and he's going to say, we had an amazing offseason. We ended up getting the best third baseman available, and it just so happens that he was on our team already. So you should already prepare yourself because that's exact wording that's coming out.
Yep.
So no matter what, that's what's going to happen. And it's going to be fucking brutal. Like it's because everyone knew Real Muto needed to come back. There was nobody else out there. Fantastic. Bring him back.
Real Muto knew he needed to come back.
Yeah. But like
so next year we're gonna have two problems. We're gonna have three fucking problems. I didn't realize. Jesus Luzardo, Alec Bohm, Jose Alvarado.
Jose Alvarado's gone. You can forget about him.
Okay.
He's gone. He's gone.
So
they're not gonna re-sign him after the steroid allegations and all that.
Realistically, $28 million will drop off with Nick and Taiwan leaving. Garcia will drop off. That's another $10 million, unless for some reason we sign him again. Sosa's up as a free agent next year.
Listen, Garcia's going to go off this year. We're not going to sign him again.
No, of course not. He'll go back to Texas.
Yeah.
But then you have an outfield problem. Who
we
fuck playing right field?
Problem every year.
Yeah. So
we've had the same outfield problem since what's his name was out there when we tried to bring up Juan Pierre. Remember when we brought him from Florida Marlins when they used to be called the Florida Marlins? That's how long it's been since we had an actual good outfielder, and he was at the end of his career.
Yeah. But I mean, the two big problems we'll have next year. They have him listed as a first baseman on this.
Michael Bourne. He was like a Johan Rojas. Do you remember Michael Bourne?
Nope. Was that before I got into it?
He couldn't hit to save his life, but he was a good defender. And there was all sorts of like the Bourne, because it was the same time that the Bourne movies came out, so there's all sorts of fan groups in the stands.
Mm.
Yeah, I remember all that.
Alec is gonna be here are the third base free agents for 2027. Bo Bichette, if he opts out, which everybody assumes he will, unless he fucking wins the World Series. Anthony Rendon, who's been dead, Eugenio Suarez, Yandy Diaz, Alec Bohm, Isaac Pedreas, but there's a club option, so he potentially has to stay in Houston. Sosa, who's on our team. Moncada, who plays for the Angels. And then two guys that currently aren't making anything this year. So Bohm's the top of his position next year.
Diaz is pretty good, but Dombrowski's a racist, so
hopefully he's in Nashville next year. Now, when it comes to right field, George Springer on the Toronto Blue Jays is a free agent. Nick Castellanos. Suzuki from Chicago, the Cubs.
Finally.
And then which they will, Atlanta doesn't exercise their club option, Acuna Jr.
Oh, we could reunite him with his
Little
what is
brother.
it? His cousin or something that's in our organization.
There is a
there's an Acuna down there.
There is not many options. I guess Jazz Chisholm is available next year.
Next year's a big year for free agency. Too bad there's not going to be baseball.
I don't see many good options for the outfield next year. Oddly enough, as much as we fucking hate him, I think Castellanos is one of the better outfielders.
Well, that's yeah.
Ian Happ from the Cubs will be available for left field. Trent
Springer's fantastic.
Trent Grisham from center field from the New York Yankees.
Give me that cheater too.
Randy Arozarena, I can't say his name. He plays for the Mariners.
Oh yeah,
Arozarena. Yeah, he's available. Gurriel Jr. has a club option.
Ooh.
Jorge Soler. Nico Horner, but I thought he played second base.
Man,
was he originally an outfielder?
You have me so excited for 2027 right now.
Why?
Because that's a lot of good players, man.
You're gonna be miserable come February anyway.
Oh, tell me about it.
Let's take a look at starting pitchers in case we let Luzardo walk the fuck away.
Nah, Luzardo's gonna come back. We'll offer him a contract this year.
So let's say he all right, we let him walk. You going after Scooble?
100%.
100%.
But he ain't coming here.
Oh, I didn't say that. A manga will be available from the Cubs. What's ETO mean? I don't know. Shane Bieber.
Oh yeah.
Luzardo.
There's a lot of good talent. We're not going to get any of them, but there's a lot of good talent.
I mean, yes and no. Pitchers, so if one of these guys have a bad year, they're fucked.
Scooble's going to the Dodgers.
Of course. Actually, if they actually lock down, like let's say World Series ends, boom, lockout.
That's how it's going to be, 100%.
You can't do free agency, right?
Cannot.
So technically, rules could be put in place where the Dodgers can't get him.
Correct.
So I don't think he goes to the Dodgers. He doesn't go back to Detroit.
No, dude, there's going to be no rules that are going to stop what the Dodgers are doing from happening.
Well, the only way the Dodgers will get him, I think, is the All-Star break. They just give up the world to get him on their roster by the end of the season.
Yeah, I can see that happening. Same thing with the Yankees with Skeens too.
Mm-hmm. Like, fuck it, just be on our roster before the lockout, so we have like first rights to you after the lockout's lifted.
Yep, and they're both probably foaming at the mouths.
Yep,
like players wise too, because they know, like, oh yeah, let's sign that contract. Yep, let's do that.
Do you think we get an extension with Luzardo done before the season starts?
Before the season starts, I don't think so.
They pull it off seemingly better with pitchers than they do position players.
Yeah. I don't know. It could be tough, but it seems like they want him back, and it seems like he wants, but that could all just be more bullshit speak.
Right? As of right now, he's our number 2.
Oh, absolutely.
And I'm not a confident number 2.
No. Confident that he'll tip his pitches.
You know what? He's my number 1 because he said I ain't playing the WBC. So, hats off to you, nerd.
Well, Sanchez ain't playing it either.
I thought he said he was playing for the DR.
No, I think he wanted to, but I think we told him no.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I could be wrong. I'll Google it real fast.
But like, you know, Mr. Italy himself tossing out meatballs. Unless he's sabotaging Italy for America, I don't get why the fuck he's going there. I also find it weird. They have to trace your lineage to make sure you're from there.
Oh no, you're right. He is doing it.
Because what's his face can't play for the UK, even though he was offered because they found out he's not from the UK. Like his family, what Chapman?
Oh yeah.
They found out like they traced his lineage back. He has no lineage in Great Britain, so it's like no, you can't play for that team. Call out the Vanimal.
Outfielder Johan Rojas and Sanchez will be teammates for the DR. Sorry, you lost.
Yeah.
Walker is going to Mexico. Nola is going to Italy. Brad Keller is going to be USA.
Ugh.
Bryce Harper, Schwarber, USA. Sosa will play for Panama, and
And
Stubbs for Israel.
you know Harper's starting because Freeman backed out.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't think unless Goldschmidt's playing, but I don't even think he would get it over Harper.
Apparently, there's a 30 inning rule
Limit for the players.
for, I guess, pitchers. They can't throw more than 30 innings.
How many games do they play? That doesn't like your starters only go 3.
The commonly cited guideline is the 30 inning rule, which suggests that increases of more than about 20 to 30 innings year over year correlate with higher injury rates the following season. The concern isn't the innings by itself, but the sudden workload jump without enough time for the body to adapt.
More reasons why they shouldn't do this fucking tournament.
Sanchez would have crossed the 20 inning increase last season, and the fact that he is in his prime lessen the concern for the Phillies. I don't know.
That's it's rough. I'm excited. You know, they
You're not,
report.
so you're not supposed to increase your workload.
Well, they report for spring training next week. A lot of variables. We don't know who's platooning with Marsh as of right now. Otto Kemp's name keeps popping up. He's not an outfielder.
I can go hands on at the Mets training facility and boo them for you and tell you who's looking good, or go slash Bo Bichette's tires as he comes in.
Do it. Here's a
JK to my FBI person watching me. JK.
They've got bigger problems to fry right now. And here's an interesting signing because he's still out there on the market, and I have concern of Bryce just getting hurt in the World Baseball Classic, but he has experience in left field. Rhys Hoskins platooning with Brandon Marsh.
I thought you were gonna say Carlos Santana.
Well, I mean, did they take the TVs out of the club? If Stubbs is the backup catcher, he cannot be in there with Santana. Santana will kill him.
He just signed with the Diamondbacks.
Okay, good, because like you can't Stubbs and Santana can't be in the same locker room. Those vibes do not mesh.
Oh, can you imagine if he was on 2022's World Series run? He'd be losing his mind.
Yep.
Look at Stubbs pulling out overalls and drinking beers out of his belly.
Listening to a cuck anthem. What is this bullshit? But what do you think about Rhys? Wasn't he platooning towards the end of his run with Milwaukee?
Yeah, I think his best days are behind him.
So if he came back on a, I guess, $10, $12 million deal, do you think he's an option?
I don't think he would be playing enough in order to be worth it. Like he can't run.
Oh well,
like he's worse than Schwarber. So he can't go into left field at all to replace your left fielder for a day or two. Like he'd only replace Harper, and it would be for, I don't know, the 3 months that Harper gets injured.
Rob would totally put him in there every other batter or every other pitcher because of Marsh. Because he has totally shown that he has no faith in Marsh being every day, which is a shame. He's never going to be able to be an everyday player if you don't give him an opportunity to keep playing. You let Bryson Stott keep marching out there.
I still don't understand. Like, thank you Dombrowski and thank you, Thompson, for turning this Phillies team around.
Mhm.
But I don't know how they are both back year after year.
Well,
Like
it's because the one keeps
has to
re-signing
change.
the other.
Like one has to change, and Middleton has to like sit back and he has to have an honest conversation that, hey, did I really mean it when I said I want my effing trophy back, or was I just playing to the fans?
Mhm.
And I'm really happy that I'm bringing in $6 billion a year, and it's perfectly fine. Like,
Well,
what is like?
what drives me nuts is Rob is playing the same book that the Dodgers play. We just don't have the utility the Dodgers have. Like the Dodgers rotate their outfield like a motherfucker. Like they won a World Series rotating their outfield and their third baseman. Like they were not everyday players, and they would consistently switch them up. But that's because they had a backup that was like equivalent, if not
Yeah,
sometimes better. Rob's playing that game with pieces that are either unproven, um, go streaky, so you can never. It's like playing fucking roulette and just hoping that he's not on a cold streak. It's weird to me. Like if I was in Rob's position, my outfield opening day would be Casty and left. See how Crawford does in spring training. If he's better than Marsh in spring training after seeing major league pitchers, not good in spring training by only seeing the same pitchers he saw in Lehigh Valley, he could start. That would be the question position. Is it Marsh or is it Crawford in center? And Garcia can play right. That to
what
me is
makes
an upgrade over what they had last year.
what makes me very concerned is that every ranking so far has Crawford like so far down.
As they should. Has he hit
Like,
any major league pitchers?
it's Painter, obviously, is like number one.
Yeah.
Ian Miller's like 15, and then it's like Crawford 75. Like
Yeah.
it's all the way down.
And I'm not rooting against him. It would be fantastic to get a center fielder who's a stud that you have control over. If he
Yeah,
comes out hitting 300, I'll shut my goddamn mouth and I won't say a word. But
listen, I'm excited for him. I
I'm not.
really am. Like
I'm not.
but that's like I was beyond stoked for Kingery to come up. Like I'm excited for the youth movement, but we have a manager that doesn't care about the youth movement.
We.
Like it's kind of like the same thing. Like if you look, I know you don't really follow it, but it's kind of like looking at the same thing with the Flyers.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have one of the best Russians in Michkinov
Yeah.
or Michkov, and they don't really use him enough. They don't use him to what his best abilities are. They're putting him in positions that he shouldn't be in, and that was the same thing that they did with Kingery.
Yeah.
Like they put him in positions like if you just stuck him at second base, everything would have been fine. Like he was killing the ball for a while before he got COVID and almost died, but you ruined his confidence by kept moving him around. Like if you just kept it the main thing, everything would have been fine.
No, you're 100% right. I just I don't have confidence in him because I don't know what it is, but it yeah, we've made some splashes in the offseason to get these, we'll call them vets, even though all of them are younger than us. Um, everything they've brought up in their farm has at best been average.
Oh, the farm system sucks.
Yeah, so you want me to trust this next thing you're bringing out of the farm is going to fix our outfield problems?
You gotta hope that that diamond. You gotta hope that it's a diamond in a shit pile.
Yeah,
Like that's what you have to hope.
which I'm more, and the crazy thing is, I'm so concerned about this outfield, mainly with that $20 million. Like, it's not my money, so why do I care? But at the same time, it just boggles. I wouldn't let a $20 player go for free. Um, we got a fifth starter problem right now. Painter had a rough season last year. You're hoping he bounces back after TJ surgery.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's a if that's the only problem we had going into the season, fine, I'd run with it. But now you're saying our fifth start, so almost a guaranteed loss every 5 days, and we have an outfield a potential outfield that just flops because you're going to let the $20 million star walk away for a guy who chases at the same rate that you're also hoping has a bounce back season.
Listen, you're getting Walker to get a little start.
Oh, he is. He's our fifth starter. Because Zach's not going to be.
No, I mean he's getting a running start.
Oh,
because we're doing the WBC.
Yeah, he's going to trip, fall, get hurt, and then we're going to have a fourth and fifth starter problem.
I mean, I think that's what they want. They want him to get hurt so they can
insurance.
have him really just slapping hands at the top of the steps. Like they don't want him to go out there on the mound, but they have to because of how much they're paying him.
Yeah, but
so he's like, "Are you okay if I go to the WBC?" And they're like, "Yes, please. Like you can play for any country."
It's like setting your own business on fire and getting the insurance check.
You want to go play for Kazakhstan? Go have fun.
Take your taco truck with you, buddy.
Yeah,
it's just we're walking in with so many hopes, and it sucks because like that's what we've been doing every offseason so far. Is we're hoping that this piece gets us to where we need to be. Well, instead of just one piece, it's now 3 to 4 pieces. We're hoping because you re-signed Kyle, fantastic. He ain't gonna have a year he had last year. He played his contract year. He got paid. He's not gonna. I want him to be that. I don't think he will. I mean, I think historically that's the case for most players. Is just you get that payday the first year back's not really the greatest. If he is, fantastic. I'll eat my word. I want to eat my words. I want to be wrong about everything I'm saying.
I'm not going to end our podcast on a negative note this time. I am so excited for this spring training to come. I can't wait, and I mean that genuinely. You may not be able to tell because of the lack of air I can breathe right now, but like I am beyond excited. And I guess it's just because it's baseball season, or maybe it's because like my football team sucked and my college football team sucked. So like I've been just waiting.
I need something.
Something else, yeah. And basketball, I couldn't give two shits about. Like I try so hard and I just can't. Hockey,
telling you, we're a soccer podcast starting next year.
But like baseball, I live and breathe. Like my son, he starts his season this Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're going into the indoor facility up in North Jersey, and they're doing an indoor tournament there. And I already have my outfit laid out. Like I'm so excited for Saturday, just so I can yell at him on the way home that he missed a pitch that he probably should have hit. Like I just can't wait. And that's the same thing. Like I act like I can do this shit, and I can't. Like I can't. If I went out on the freaking batter's box today against these kids that are throwing 70 miles an hour, even at my son's age of 11, like I can't fucking hit them people. Like it's insane. Like I just can't. Give me slow pitch softball. But I live and breathe for baseball. I love everything about it. I truly hate Walker though. So he's the only thing that is bringing me down along with Thompson and Dombrowski. Like it's kind of like an anchor just holding me down when I'm trying to get out of the water. Like I see it like Bryce Harper. He has like an elite halo over his head. And he's like, come on, give me your hand. And I'm like, I got you. We got this. And Dombrowski's just trying to kick me back into the water and tell me to get back down. We're running it back. Like it's but I just feel it. It's going to be so fun this spring. I feel it.
I too am excited for the return of baseball. As you know, the only sport I follow is baseball, so there's that gap. And I didn't even really start following baseball until like the teens, when it like 2010s areas. After the fun, after the fun. I was there for the fun. I don't like taking credit for the fun because it just feels like a bandwagoner thing. Although I'm dealing with it now, so I feel like I did earn it. There's a maybe it's this. To your point, I'm not on it negative. There's a lot of the future is here.
Get excited.
The future is here, and we're going to find out if we had been building the future. Because the Daycare just got a bunch of new applicants that have come in, and they got to carry these fucking guys that are going to be 40 in 5 years.
We need that all back. We need the fun vibes to be back. We need it back. So if Aiden Miller and Painter and Crawford have some kind of personality, that would be great. Please show it. Like, that's all we want. Because, well, actually, maybe not, because Thompson hates a personality. So,
Clearly.
like, I don't know.
I don't even think it's Thompson that shut that shit down. Schwarber and Harper did. Like, no, we got to focus up. Fuck you guys. You're making weird bread movies on fucking TikTok. I don't need your HIV looking ass out here killing the vibes in the fucking locker room.
Oh man, not gonna end on a negative note.
Yeah, we're not.
Fire up.
We got it.
We got
the future's here. The future's here. Do you? So before we're gonna get back to the weekly cadence after this, but spring training's what, next Wednesday?
Pitchers and catchers report on the 13th. I thought.
Oh, so next Friday or next Thursday? Next Thursday. Or no, next Friday. Next Friday.
Yeah, next Friday. Yeah,
so
that's when I leave for Florida.
Okay. So the do you think anything happens between now and the start of camp?
Just gonna keep signing people into minor league deals with camp invites. Who else is out there on the bubble? Like, no, we're not getting a Valdez. We're not getting Verlander. I saw some rumors about that we could potentially get him. Like, there's zero
Mad Max.
Like, if we got Verlander, I'd buy season tickets as long as they sat right next to Kate Upton. Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, I just want to sit next to her.
I would.
She's better than what we've done.
I would not get season tickets for, what is she, like 25 now? Whatever the hell her age is. She's older. That's the point I'm trying to make. Move out, Kate Upton. It's Sid Sweeney time when it comes to boobs.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't think anything happens. I think we have what we have rolling into spring training. The only question we're going to have every week until something happens is Castellanos. So either he's fucking starting, or he's on the roster opening day, or he's sitting on the unemployment line, or he's playing for the New York Mets.
How many do we have? A full 40-man roster?
Yeah, that's why Weston got cut.
Okay.
But Nick's one of the spaces right there. So, like, if you know you're cutting Nick, why did you let go a utility player to keep Nick? Because, I mean, you're obviously holding out hope that something happens in spring training. Like, does Nick report next Friday?
I don't know.
He's on the team. He's entitled to spring training.
Yeah, but when's full workouts?
I thought it was that week. It's the week after, right?
Yeah.
So what do you do? He's on your roster. Nah, just chill down the road in Miami. Enjoy Liam's school year.
So pitchers and catchers report February 11th. So that's Wednesday.
Okay.
And then
full roster's Friday?
Full roster is February 16th. So that's Monday.
Monday. The following Monday.
Ooh. I may have to shoot over. I'll see if Amber's into that. We may have to shoot over from Vero Beach to Clearwater.
I mean, so between now and the 16th, something would have to happen with Nick. Would it not?
Yeah, 100%.
Or he shows up. Whatever. Well, that's going to do it for us this week on the Phanatics as we keep doing this mystery of what the hell our outfield... Well, who knows what the hell's going to happen to our team. Erik, what you got going on?
Nothing. I'm going on vacation in 2 weeks. Can't wait. Or actually next week.
I don't know if it's approved, man. You can't just take a 6-month hiatus on the Phanatics and then just go on vacation the first week back. What are you, Canadian? We got all kinds of things happening here. Basic Protocol Phanatics on Wednesday, Weekly Protocol on Thursday, 4 Real Combos on Friday. The monthly protocol will be February 28th this month as we do Love and Rivalries from Adventureland Store, the Gloucester County Premium Outlets. Come hang out with us as we do a live show on twitch.tv/Basement Protocol, which also has streams on Sunday, Monday, Thursday, and Friday. Monday is Pal World. Thursday is currently Kingdom Hearts. Friday is Split Fiction with Kim. And then Sunday is we're trying to finish out fucking Pokemon. But this DLC content just keeps going. Because credits mean nothing to Nintendo. They roll the credits and still have 5 side missions after. But hopefully I'll have it done before Resident Evil Requiem comes out. Because that's what I want to move into that Sunday slot.
I still want to play Jedi.
Survivor?
Yeah, I still haven't. Yeah.
It's really good. Get to it before the next one comes out.
Yeah, I know. That's what made me think of it.
But there you go. BasementProtocolProductions.com for everything. Facebook.com/BasementProtocolProductions for all. Keep you up to date on everything we're doing. And the big one is the Gameathon, April 10th to the 12th, with the 11th airing live from the Adventureland store. We're giving away Nintendo Switch 2. It arrived. It's in the closet. If I was smart, I would have had it on the desk so I'd be like, hey, look at this. But it's there. I've taken pictures of it. We're giving that away Saturday night. Usually we give the game system away on Sunday to end off the Gameathon, but since we're going to be live in the store, we're going to do the drawing while we're at the store and give it away at the store. So you have a potential to, if you come out and hang out with us that Saturday, to walk away with Nintendo Switch 2. And all you got to do is donate $5.
Look at
that. We'll have 2 other
Nintendo Switch. This isn't Timo either.
Huh?
This isn't Timo either.
Nope, it's the Switch 2. Got to get it. Donkey Kong Bonanza's on there. If you're a Pokemon fan, they're exclusively releasing to that. Mario Tennis drops next week.
Ooh.
All kinds of stuff. But yeah, $5 gets you into the raffle. And like I said, we're going to give it away on a Saturday this year since we can do it live in person at the store. So you can actually come pick it up on stream at the store. And we'll have 2 other prizes to cap off the night. We're working with Sal at the store. So we have a lot of fun things that are going to happen to, get you engaged at the store with us, which is a very cool store. And every time we do a broadcast there, I end up buying something now. So that's not financially good for me. But come out, Gameathon, 10th to the 12th. And if everything pops off good, the 13th one might be there for the whole weekend. We'll see.
Boom.
But that's going to do it for us on the Jersey Phanatics. I've been Chris the Dace Man Dace. He's been Erik Barrezo.
Bye-bye.
Remember, base drawers, stick the protocol. Mr. Barrezo, ring that bell.
Ding, 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 ding.
It's a ducky. See you next week.